What's up, guys? It's Vive Chief here, and today Footy's Team 4 got released, and we are going to be going over all the content that came out, what we're expecting, and how basically you can just make coins off of everything that is coming. But before we jump into that, I'm going to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into today's video, first we'll hit on all the new content that came out, and then we'll kind of dive into how this impacts the market. So first of all, we'll hit just on the objectives area. We got this really nice Paul Scholes SBC, or objective, and you can see this card is ridiculous, 95 rated, 92 or higher in all the face card stats, and he's honestly relatively easy to get. 12 assists with English players, score 3 goals using United players, assist 3 goals with through balls, score and assist with a midfielder in 2 games, and then win 10 matches with 3 English players in the squad. This seems incredibly easy for this card. Pretty pumped about this objective. Definitely going to be getting him on that Mission Manchester account, which we've just started. And then we got the Footies draft objective is kind of the big thing that came out. So basically, it's just pushing people into the draft mode, and there is an SBC linked with this as well. So basically, while you're playing drafts, you can work towards this Cody Gakpo card, along with this Carlson, this dude down here, Santos, and Delaney. So a bunch of cards and packs in this objective, while you're also accumulating packs from playing draft. And there is an SBC that refreshes every single day that gives you a draft token too. So very excited about that. Very nice stuff. Footies Week 4 XP, is this new? I believe it is. You can get the Future Stars Kvaratskhelia there, and then a bunch of XP. Nothing too exciting in that one. So move over to the SBC section here, where we got a lot of stuff today. So stuff we got today, we got a ridiculous Marcos Llorente SBC, 97 rated here, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 6-foot high medium, and obviously this card is just absolutely insane. Only 3 squads, which looks really nice, an 87, an 88, and a 90. So honestly, relatively easy to complete in my opinion, given all the SBCs we're getting. I think that's going to be good value, and we're going to be seeing a lot of that card in game. We're still getting the Footies Daily Challenge, easy enough there. We got the Wayne Rooney SBC as well. So he's a 5'9", high medium, 5-star, 5-star. And this card is just nuts. They're just releasing every great card they can now, which I'm all in for. This Rooney card, 292 squads, some 91s, some 90s, which honestly seems appropriate for a card of this kind of caliber. And again, I don't really think this is bad value because of how easy it is to grind fodder at the moment. And if you don't know how, I am going to be releasing videos on how you can basically just kind of grind unlimited fodder, because right now it's just way too easy. We got the 90 plus team of the season. We got a bunch of like random player picks. We got the 93 plus shapeshifters or Footies player pick. In general, these are relatively bad. We got a 90 plus team of the season shapeshifter or Footies player pick as well. So a couple of different things there that are typically bad value. And then the main thing was this draft token upgrade. So you can do this once a day for the next week, refreshes every single day. So this is 81 rated, which is kind of the main thing we're going to be talking about in terms of impacting the market, because I'm expecting 81s and 82s to rise even more today. They went down over the last couple of days, and I'm expecting them to go up now because with the draft token objective, everybody's going to be grinding draft. Everybody that's playing the game is going to be completing this SBC every single day. So I would expect those 81s and 82s to rise, which we'll get into in a second. But big fan of that SBC giving people the ability to, you know, just grab some draft tokens there. Now, the only issue with this is they can't really rise all that much, because as soon as this SBC is more than 15,000 coins, it's no longer worth it, and nobody's really going to do this SBC because they would instead just enter the draft for 15,000 coins. So it's not going to skyrocket these cards, but I think the 81s can definitely have a little bit of movement in them. So I would expect that. And even like the 80s that are discard price, I think can go up in price. So that is it in terms of the objectives and SBCs. And then I just wanted to show you really quick all the players that we got in packs. So we got, let me see here. We got a Delaney, or no, that's the objective. So we got Mbappe, Oblak, Alaba, Gravenberch, Coutinho, Gakpo, Lucio, Di Natale, Park Ji-sung, Simons, and Klaus. I believe that's everything. Some of those might be objectives, could be off on it. It looks like they're all tradable versions on the market, and the prices are cheap as hell right now. Yeah, 2.5 mil for Di Natale. Never mind, 2.8 for Lucio. But some of these really, really good value, like that Klaus for 240 looks nice. What else are we looking at? And these just came out like an hour ago. That Gravenberch for 240 looks nice. So overall, that is everything that's come out. So what are we looking at in terms of the market, investments, everything like that? So the first thing, as always, is we're going to take a look at that Footbin cheapest buy rating page. And right now you can see 81 rated players about 1.3K, 82 rated players about 1.9K. So they are up a little bit. I kind of want to look at their hourly prices and see where they have been today. So let's go ahead today and take a look. So just before content, I mean, these were what, 900 in the morning and then up to like 1500 today. So a decent movement on the 81s. Let me look at a rare here that has like just a little more volume throughout the day. We'll look at hourly. You can see he's 1,000 there up to like 1,1400 now. So these 81s will be really nice to bid on in terms of like making coins on a low budget, because I think there's not really going to be a ton of people doing this. So if you were looking to make coins right now, and let's say you have like under 100K, so you're kind of doing low budget trading methods, go pick like an 81 or an 82 rated card like this Hoffman. And I'd imagine right now he's going to sell relatively quickly for 1,200. Yeah, so you can see 1,200. We'll look at 1,300 for this card. So this Hoffman sells for 1,200. This will be kind of like your easy low budget method at the moment, is just sitting here and mass bidding on basically any sort of 81 rated card. Try to win them for 1,000, sell them for like 1,300, 1,200, whatever it is. And yeah, that'll be kind of like your go-to method at the moment in terms of low budget trading. Now, the more you move up, the more difficult it's going to be to win cards. So for example, the 82s, the 83s, the 84s, the last couple weeks I found it relatively easy to win like 83s on bid. It just kind of depends if you find a card that doesn't have a ton of people on it. And that also brings me to kind of our next investment, because I don't really see these 83s and 84s staying this cheap for this long. Along with like the 87s, like the 87 gold cards are down to 8,000 coins at the moment, which I think is kind of crazy. It's basically a no-brainer investment, because at any point, if we get high-rated SBCs that are going to make these cards rise, these will go to a minimum of 10,000 coins, because they're just going to go to the price that all the 87 specials are, which is like 10.5, 11,000 coins. And yeah, so like a Rodri here for 8K. This is a no-brainer. Like, might as well go pick up 87s for 8,000 coins. They can't, their minimum price is 5K, and they're not going to get anywhere near that. I promise you that. You can see here just after content, I've gone through and just rash invested in some cards, and I wanted to go over this as well. So the first cards you'll see here, Klaus and Gravenberch. The reason I've gone and grabbed these cards is because these are two players that are in the new Footies team. As I showed you on the Footbin page, we have a Footies Klaus and a Footies Gravenberch, both in packs right now. So what that means is that their gold card is currently out of packs. So right when I saw this, I went and picked up a bunch of these cards. So I would expect these to rise throughout the week. They're both about 1,000 coins. I could easily see them go to like 2K by the end of the week. But yeah, these will be out of packs for 7 days. So I've gone and picked up some of those cards. And again, I don't do a ton of this. I kind of just pick these cards up as examples for you guys. And then the other ones I've done is I picked up Allaire and Hoffman, just because, as I mentioned, with that draft SBC, I think the 81s and 82s could continue to move here. So I went and picked up some of those. So that was kind of my rash investing for the day. And then in terms of like actual investments that we're looking at right now, that gold fodder, like 87s right now at 8,000 coins, is an absolute steal. 84s are nearing like 3K at the moment, which it is crazy to even mention. So I do like the 84 market as well. Anywhere near 3,000 coins is a steal. and or 84 is near like 3,500 coins right now. I've picked one that is just getting bought up right now. We'll pick a guy that's a little bit further down the list. We'll go Odegaard here, I guess. Odegaard. So yeah, these are near 3,500 coins by the looks of things. Maybe moving up a little bit as we get further away from content. But yeah, these 84s, great deal right now. You can see they're popping up 3.6 there. Not a bad deal at all. So 84s near that price, I think, are good. And then we also have 83s are like 2.5K right now. They haven't been this cheap in a minute, so I would hop on this as well. Per usual, I think Sunday, Monday, we're going to get a lot of content that kind of makes these cards rise. So the 83, the 84 market, and then the 87s as well, I think are really, really good. The 87s are just kind of like a no-brainer safe investment that can't really go wrong, because 8,000 coins for those 87s, it just seems free to me. It seems free. It's not going to be a massive, there's not going to be a massive boom on them where they go to like 15K, but I would be shocked if they don't go to 11, 12K in the near future, where you're making 3 to 4K a card. So big fan of those. And then in terms of content we're expecting, just kind of like the normal stuff, like Sunday and Monday, looking at like the 85 times 10, the 84 times 10, new player picks, everything like that. So that's kind of what I'm expecting at the moment and all the content that we got for today on Friday. If you guys have any opinions, questions, anything like that, let me know down in the comments. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.